All right, looks like my next guest is on the phone right now. She is a singer-songwriter. Got a new song, 123 Floor, which is out on all digital music platforms. I'm joined with Brenda Cay. She's with me right now. How's it going, Brenda?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show this evening. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Congratulations on the release of your new song, 123 Floor. Just came out as of a week ago, and it's available on all digital music platforms. And we're definitely going to talk about that song in a bit. But first things first, how did you get started into music?
Well, I've always liked to write, and I think you talked a little bit about my bio. I was in accounting, but I've always liked to write, and I've always loved music, and it just seemed like a natural fit to write music and write songs, and then that just transitioned into performing as an artist.
So, who were some of the artists out there that inspired you into music? The artists that stood out to you, the ones that made you say, "This is exactly what I want to do."
There are so many artists that I love, but I guess probably the ones that, if I look at my own music, the ones that have influenced me the most would probably be artists like Kenny Chesney, um, Terry Clark, Sarah Evans. Um, those are probably my biggest influences right now.
That's awesome. I like Brenda Clark. I definitely the beauty of Spotify. I've become a Spotify junkie for a couple of years now. Is that I will be scrolling down some music here and there, and I see some artists that maybe related to other artists that I listen to, and Brenda Clark was one of those artists. Uh, and I was like, okay, let me give her a listen. I listen a few songs in. She's incredible. She is,
Yeah, I love.
and so Brenda Clark, she got it going on. I'm impressed with Miss Clark, and I guess it's that Brenda to Brenda thing that's going on between you two. uh, so let's talk about this song. 123 Floor is the name of your new song. Just came out as of last week. Talk about the whole process of writing this song and what's it all about.
Well, I actually saw the idea for a song on a T-shirt and it was talking about moonshine and that if you drink moonshine, that one sip, two sips, three sips, floor. And I thought, well, that's really cool because we've all probably had one of those nights when we're out blowing off some steam and we've just had a few drinks and maybe don't even realize how it's affected us until we hit that one too many. And so I sat down and started writing this song, and then that kind of sort of felt like it needed to be a dance song, so it sort of morphed into a dancing song, and it's just been so much fun and watching people's reactions to it.
Speaking of the reaction, how has the reaction been like since that song came out?
It's been great. Everybody really seems to love this song, and it's just so much fun. One of my friends that heard it very into line dancing, which the song is a very line dancing oriented song, and she wanted to choreograph a line dance to it. I'm like, oh, that would be amazing if somebody would do that. So we'll see what happens with that, but it's just been really fun watching everybody having fun with the song.
So are you saying that we might be expecting a music video in the future of this song?
We definitely are. I do have a music video that will be released on March the 5th. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait for everyone to see the video.
Well, after hearing everything about this song and people's reaction to it, I'm definitely looking forward to this music video. It that looks like it's
Cool.
that looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I,
Oh, it's definitely a fun video. It was fun shooting it. We just had a great time with it.
So so with this song out, is this going to lead to a potential EP or a full length album later this year per se, or are you just doing one song at a time right now?
We are putting together an EP. That is the plan at the moment, although not sure if I'm kind of rethinking whether I want to do a single after this or just go ahead and release the EP.
Okay, that's awesome. Uh, 1, 2, 3 Floor by Brenda Cay is out on all digital music platforms. Give it a stream, give it a download, get a purchase. Well, give it a purchase and then you download it. Well, I guess that's depending on what your depending on what your preference is as far as digital music platform. And once you do all that, go tell your friends about it, and they can tell their friends about it, and then tell their friends about it. Don't be hiding all the good music to yourself. Sharing is caring. Let everybody know, and this definitely feels like a dance that could be viral. Just let's spread the wealth, spread the word about it. Brenda Cay, 1, 2, 3 Floor, and that's this may very well go down as probably one of the most coolest names for a country song ever.
Thank-
It just
I
might be.
appreciate that.
Just it's right up there. I think I'm not the biggest country music person per se. I leave that to most people, but I do listen to country music, and I go to bars. I go to venues. I hear all types of music, and country music will get you moving from time to time.
True.
And as a guy that lives in Kentucky, I hear Chris Stapleton, I hear Tyler Childers, I hear Sturgill Simpson all the time. It's
Yeah.
so Kentucky, we got something going, something
Oh,
cooking over there. Uh, so with this song out and with an EP on the way, what else you have in the works as maybe upcoming shows, upcoming performances that you might have coming up?
yeah. Well, I'm currently working on getting some things booked. We got a little behind while I was writing and recording, so haven't got a whole lot that way. I've got a show in May in Collegedale, Tennessee, and working on some other stuff, trying to get out on tour and um, just get out there and play. I love being out playing for people.
So, being, I noticed, I read your bio. You definitely are into the songwriting aspect and having songs based on, experiences and everything. How would you describe your process as far as, going through, putting a song together? Is it depending on scenarios, situations? Does it just comes out of the fly? Does it takes a while? Like, how would you describe your whole songwriting process?
Yeah. It really depends on the song, and it depends, I guess, on who I'm writing with. But just when I'm writing by myself, it really depends. Sometimes I'll just start with an idea and I'll sit down and work on a chorus, and if it's something I like, feels like it's going to be fun and catchy, I'll go ahead and run with it. Or sometimes I'll think, no, that's not it. I'll just put it away for a little while. But in terms of, I know everybody always likes to ask, did the lyrics come first? Did the music come first? That kind of varies, and sometimes they kind of come together, and sometimes I think I tend to write lyrics before I sit down and, get my guitar out, but it just totally depends on the song.
I definitely can understand that. It definitely depends on the mood, how you feel.
Yeah,
It's songs. It just don't come out. People be in a rush, on a hurry. Like mostly fans, I would say. Like, yo, we want more music. We want more music, and that's good to hear. That's encouraging to hear. But on the flip side, for these artists like yourself, it takes time. It's and I always like you just food analogy, the chef analogy, being compared to an artist. Like when you go on the
Right.
menu, you go on the menu and you want that well done steak. You want it well done, and
Right. You
you know,
want perfect.
yeah, you want it on. And for artists, like it has to feel right. And if you're not feeling the song, then not everybody gonna feel the song themselves. So for
That's
artists,
right.
so you
And there's
know,
usually a lot of rewriting that goes on after we write the first draft, and we sit there and we look at it, and we sing it a few times, and go, nah, that's not it.
that is true. So, um, 1, 2, 3 Floor definitely is a good song. I definitely enjoy it. Definitely nice
Thank you.
feel to it, and it is available on all digital music platforms. It's been out for a week now, so weather is cold right now, but that's gonna be a nice song leading into the spring when the weather gets a little bit more warmer. And when the summer comes around, everybody gonna get sweaty when it's all said and done, hearing that song. So,
That's true.
so it could be a workout song. It could be hanging out with your friends in the club type of song. It's gonna get you moving. That's for sure. Uh,
That's true.
so
Get
so
your feet moving.
so so 1, 2, 3 Floor is out on all digital music platforms. Um, I want to ask you this as a fan of country music, obviously. Um, like, how do you feel about the state of country music right now? You feel like it's going the right path? You think there's more work need to be done? Like, how do you feel about country music as a whole right now?
Yeah, I know there's a whole debate about the, traditional country and the pop and country music, and to me, I guess I just like so many different kinds of music. I love rock and I love pop and I love country, and it doesn't bother me when I hear elements, other than just pure country music in country, because I think there are so many genres that are fusions of music. So I just love it. If it's a good song, it's a good song. I'm not one of those that has a strong opinion that it has to be strictly old country, and I just like good songs.
I definitely agree with that. I've noticed a lot of people are bothered. A lot of traditional country music fans are bothered with the whole country pop uh, getting together. Um, but it's music has evolved throughout the years, and
Right.
artists are no longer in the box. They want to do more than one genre, and if that's the path that most artists want to do, go for it.
Right.
Long as people enjoy the music at the end of the day, then that's all that matters.
That's right.
Everybody has their different tastes of music, and I get it. But music is life. It evolves. You either
That's
you either go along with it or you get left behind, I guess.
that's it. Yeah. And then you're right. There's so many different people out there, and if an artist can reach a particular group, then go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever fan base that enjoys it, and that's what they're gonna go with. Me,
Exactly.
I listen to country. I listen to traditional country. I'll listen to some country pop. I'll even listen to country soul, per se. And artists like Chris Stapleton, Tyler Childers, they definitely making us Kentuckians proud and following their dreams. And so they were local artists once upon a time, and for them to evolve themselves and elevate themselves into the success that they have, that's is pretty incredible. Um, and that's it's a good thing. I feel like country music is evolving just like any other genre, and
Right.
so you can't please everybody, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah. So before I let you go, Brenda, why don't you go ahead and promote your social media links and where can people learn more about your work, website, social media? Go ahead and promote all those.
Yeah, so my website is brendacay.com, and my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are all Brenda Cay Music. So I'm really easy to find, and yeah, I'd love it if people would come follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
And I've done all of the above. That's all I know. I,
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
so,
thank you so much.
yeah, so 1, 2, 3 Floor by Brenda Cay, as in Cay. I have a feeling people may add the L by accident and call you Brenda Clay, but but it's Brenda Cay, as in Cay, and go stream her new song 1, 2, 3 Floor, and it was great chatting with you, Brenda. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
and continued success. Keep doing your thing, and I look forward to this new EP once it's released.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having